So, the spoilers are out for My Hero Academia Manga Chapter 348 a little bit earlier this week, so because of that, we're going to immediately jump into the spoilers, but first, right after this. Hey guys, how's it going? It is your boy, Manga Andrew, and I'm here to cover the spoilers for My Hero Academia Manga Chapter 348. Unfortunately, the leaks came out a little bit earlier, so this video is going to come out a little bit later, but on the plus side, because of that, I'm going to jump right into the spoilers right now, so get excited, because from what we see with the spoilers, the chapter will begin with narration saying that even though Deku is the current one-for-all user who plays a vital role in the war, and even though he has come face to face with Toga numerous times, he has never realized her feelings. Besides, he has always been and always will be a quote-unquote shitty nerd. So either Bakugo is saying this or this is a mistranslation, but either way, at this point, we see him repeating the word boyfriend and getting very nervous. Toga says that she fell in love with him the first time they saw each other because he was covered in blood and looked like her first love from school. She says that Izuku is very cool and asks to drink his blood to become like him while smiling in a creepy way. So yeah, from what we're seeing in this chapter, we are getting the love confession from Toga, and we're going to see Deku's response, and it's going to be the response that you think that he's going to give. Deku says that lovers should go to the amusement park together, hold hands, and share crepes. Toga replies that her liking him means wanting to become that person, and that alone is enough for her. Then Nomu strikes again, and a huge wave rushes towards Toga. While being covered by water, she asks, "Hey heroes, what do you want to do to me?" Uraraka remembers that this is the same question she asked in the previous war. Deku says that he doesn't know yet. He used to think that he had to be strong like All Might so that he understands Toga's mindset. She asks why he opposes her despite this, and he replies that he never wanted to hurt the people he admires. Toga smiles in a more controlled way as if she was upset by the answer. She remembers her parents scolding what Curious told her and Ochako telling her that she must face the consequences of her actions. She says that they are all the same and they only consider heroes and those who are protected by them to be real people. She puts on her mask and moves towards the two of them. So as we're seeing, she's getting a response by Deku to her question, and she seems to not really like it, and she remembers about how all of these people have treated her, so she may be falling towards the idea that Deku, as well as the other individuals, are most likely going to treat her the same way as her parents, which may most likely not be the case, especially from what we see at the end of this chapter involving Uraraka Ochako. Toga tries to hit Deku multiple times, but he defends himself. That's when Ochako arrives, grabs her, and they both roll away. She says that she has been thinking about Toga since the two met, but Toga replies that she no longer thinks about Ochako, only about Izuku. If the world turns against her, she will also turn against the world. We see that the ends of her quote-unquote needle threads are equipped with some sort of propulsion system, and it looks like they are going to attack Ochako, but Toga herself takes advantage of this chance to attack her herself. She says she was hoping to be understood by Uravity since the two are so similar. At this point, Tsuyu appears and saves her friend, hitting Toga with a high jump kick. Deku asks if Uraraka is okay, and she replies that the cut wasn't deep. Tsuyu says that Toga is the most unpredictable enemy, so sending her to an isolated island was indeed the best decision. Okay. At the same instant that Tsuyu was hit, Deku has captured Toga with Black Whip, but Froppy says that he needs to go. He shouldn't be wasting time with love confessions. The plan said that Himiko Toga must be defeated by Uravity with her and other hero support, so they will handle it. Deku removes the whip and Uraraka asked him to stop Shigaraki. He remembers the conversation that they had in front of Choi and seems a little apprehensive, but Uraraka tells him to do his best. Toga gets up and says that living is too hard, that even though she loves him so much, this is how she is treated. Uraraka yells once more for him to go, and Deku starts to run. End of chapter. So from what we see with the spoilers and some of the panels, this entire chapter is going to be focused on Deku, Toga, Uraraka, and their relationship with one another, specifically Deku's relationship with Toga, and potentially setting up how Uraraka is going to potentially get to Toga, as well as getting a little bit more understanding of who Toga is, not just as a person, but also as a character, and expanding on that a little bit more. So yeah, from what we see with the spoilers, this is going to be a very Toga-focused chapter, and if you do like Toga, and if you love Toga, this is going to be most likely the chapter for you. So I'm going to dive more into my thoughts when the actual chapter proper comes out, most likely later today or early tomorrow. But hopefully you were able to enjoy the spoilers. If you like this type of format and if you want me to do this a little bit more, leave your thoughts down in the comments down below. I would really like to see them and get your feedback on it. And if you want to see more content like this and you want to see the spoilers whenever they come out, normally subscribe to my YouTube channel. So do all that cool jazz, and hopefully I'll be able to catch you in my next video. Goodbye!